I decided as my next project, I want to do some variations on this. I want to try a different way of doing the brickwork. Just like I have this material that I made for the roof. This is a sheet of cardstock with some cloth glued to it and painted and dry brushed to bring out the texture. And I wanted to see if I could do something similar for the brickwork based on a video I just saw recently that used egg carton. But I'm going to be using cardstock just based on the scale of this. On the actual house, it's 18 stones tall in this area. Not quite 18 millimeters. Let's do 1 row of bricks per millimeter. That's pretty close. So the first thing you do is you cut out the width of the stone. And I've just got copy paper here because it's going to be 3 layers of paper. So I figure copy paper will keep it from getting too thick. So here's the glue stick I'm using. And I got this at specialty stationery store, and I love it. It's softer than most glues. It's starch based or something. If I run out, I've got another glue stick. I've got Yoo-Hoo. Never used that one before. We'll see how it goes. Whoa, that is way soft. That is not what it was like before. Maybe this has a shelf life. You get a brush to try to thin that out a bit. It was very nice first few times I used it. So that was probably months ago. I haven't used a glue stick since then. Let's lay our strips down. I've got one more idea. I often think that there's this other side of crafting that is kind of ignored by the nerd crafting side of YouTube, and that's the scrapbooking side. So I just got back from the craft store and I bought this embossing powder and embossing pen, and I think this may give me something that I can work with. So I'm just going to do a little test first by hand, and then we can try it in the silhouette. I've got my sheet here. This is still drying up here, but it's not looking very good. I don't think that's going to work at all. I think this is going to be the method, and it's going to allow me to use the tool I'm already using to make the wood panel lines. So I'm just going to draw out a simple brick pattern here. And then what we need to do is carefully sprinkle some on. Tap it back in. Okay, that's looking good. Then get out your heat gun and blast it. That is embossed. I think I'm gonna leave it for a second. Is it dry? Yeah, I guess it's... I wonder if it paints. Mix up light gray. Okay. Let's see if I can dry brush it. I was so excited about the results from this embossing powder that I went to the craft store and bought a bunch more, and they got me. They did buy one, get one 50% off, so I bought 2 packs of different colors. I really think this is a lifetime supply of this stuff based on how I plan to use it. Now, these are translucent from what I gathered in my research, so I'm not planning on mixing them with the black, but luckily I've got a dark color here. So I'm just going to take walnut stain, tattered rose, and fired brick. What I'm hoping for is a mottled look on the final piece. I think this is going to look good. Let's put a little bit of this rusty hinge in. I'm going for kind of a medium color, and then maybe I'll mix a light and a dark at a later time after I see how this looks. I printed out 3 copies of the brick pattern so I can try a couple different mattifying processes. On one of them, I'm going to try using PVA glue to just go over the whole thing. On one of them, I'm going to try roughing it up with steel wool, which I saw a guy in a video talking about this stuff saying that was a good way. I'm going to leave the middle one alone. That steel wool marred the paper. So the PVA is dry, and I'm really happy with that result. It looks really good. Even on camera, it looks good. I plan to do maybe 4 more of these houses. I'll probably even mirror image one of them. And I'll do different color wood paneling. I'll do different color stone. Try a few different things out. Hope you didn't mind this exploratory video. I did the same process when I was trying out different roofing techniques. Just try out a few different things and see what I like. Unfortunately, I ended up spending a fair amount of money on those embossing powders, but I think the result is worth it, and they're probably going to last me forever, assuming they don't go bad. I think I saw in one video they go bad after 12 years or something. So we'll see in 12 years if I can still use them. Bye.